Hello everyone and welcome to the video. I have been waiting to film since I got back from camp last year in September, but it is finally here. My packing for summer camp 2026 is here. It's gonna be a long video. I am looking over at the pile of packing cubes I have and it is an absurd amount, but this should be good. Sit back and let's get into the video. First things I'll talk about my luggage pieces that I'm taking. This is my suitcase. It is huge. I've had this for so long. I think it's like ripped on the inside and everything. So I think this may be my last year with this suitcase, but it's going strong. So that's what I take most of my luggage in. And then I take one of these bags. It's like the travel backpack from Amazon. Very good. These are super comfortable to wear. And then I also take my Uniqlo bag with me as well. And that's all the bags that I take really. I don't think I need to, I don't really take anything else to be honest. I think other than like a tote bag, but in terms of like my travel bags, that's all I really take. So that being said, I will mention packing cubes are going to be your best friend at camp. Honestly, some people I know didn't bring packing cubes with them last year and I don't know how they did it. It was actually insane. So personally, I would say pack everything in packing cubes and pack it all in like category sections. So like all your pants together, all your activewear together, because it is going to make your life so much easier. So with that said, let's get into what I'm packing for camp this year. These are the packing cubes I've gone with this year. I also have like some white ones as well, but they are compression packing cubes. So they're obviously not compressed at the moment, but they have like this extra zip and you can zip it up and it shrinks it down so much more. So if you're struggling with your luggage space, compression packing cubes is where it's at, to be honest. But these, I believe, is all my tops. So not my going out tops, but it's like my everyday comfy tops, because you need to remember your first week of orientation, you won't be in your staff shirts if it's a uniform camp. So we didn't get our staff shirts, I think, until like 3 days before the kids came. So you're going to be in your own clothes for most of the time. So definitely bring along some stuff that you're comfortable in. So I'll start with like my baggy tees first. I've got this one that I'm going to bring along, just a white one. I would also definitely recommend figuring out what your camp colours are. For me, my camp colours are green and white, so that means I need green and white clothing predominantly. So you'll probably see a bit of a theme going on here. I'll have green and white stuff. But yes, things like t-shirts and stuff like that are so easy to double up and bring your camp colours and also wear them for normal time. So that's my first one. I've then got this White Fox one. I've got my I Heart New York one, which I love also, but I don't know if it's weird to wear an I Heart New York top in New York, but it's fine. We're gonna do it anyway. And then I've got, goodness, they're so folded. This one from Gander, and then lastly, my last t-shirt I've got is this green one. So obviously this will be the one that I wear if I'm on the green team or if I need a green top for something. I would say like between 3 to 6 t-shirts or like oversized t-shirts, whatever you're most comfortable in. Like you'll wear them mostly, but like whilst you're at camp, you won't wear them. But again, it's so camp dependent, to be honest. For me personally, I think 4 to 5 t-shirts is probably plenty. I think last year I took about 6 or 7 t-shirts, but I think it was too many. So yeah, 4 or 5 is probably good. Next, I've got like tank tops and like singlets and stuff like that. So I'm just taking a black bodysuit, this green stripy one, just a plain black one. Definitely bring like a plain black tank top. And then I've got this stripy one from Glasson's, a little bit different. These are so comfortable. So yeah, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 tank tops I think is plenty. Again, take this with a pinch of salt, because what I pack may be completely different to what you pack. So I definitely recommend checking like with returners coming from your camp, or checking with your camp's packing list as well, because that will give you a bit of a basis. All right, next I've got dresses, which I'm only bringing 2. So this is my black one that I'm bringing, just a plain black one. And then I'm also bringing a bit of a nicer one. So this is my dress that I'm bringing, which is my banquet dress. So at the end of camp, we have this thing called banquet, which is like, we just get really dressed up and we take photos, and we have like McDonald's, I think the older kids had Chipotle, I think, but lower camp we had McDonald's. But everyone gets really dressed up. So this is my dress that I'm going to wear for this. I feel like don't go too fancy. Like a summer dress is completely fine. Skirt and a top is fine. For the boys, I would say like slacks or like a nice top. Like you don't have to dress up that fancy, but like just bring something nicer, I would say. So yeah, that is dresses, tops, and tank tops. Let's move on to activewear, I think, because that is a big section of this haul. We have our activewear here. This is where I struggle. This and like nice tops is the part where I just get a little bit crazy, but it's fine. I'll start with shorts, I think. So first group of shorts I've got is like running flowy shorts. So I've just got this black pair from Lorna Jane, and then a navy pair from Kmart. And then I've also got 2 more pairs from Kmart that are at camp already, which is like, I think it's like a pink and a yellow pair, I think. But these ones are great. Just make sure you get the ones with like the shorts that are built in underneath, just because you're working with kids, it makes it a bit better. Next we'll go with like cycling shorts, like bike shorts. So this one's a bit out there, but I've got a bright pink one, but I'm going to be wearing these for our neon day that we've got for one of the Spirit Way days. So, but I might wear them just normally as well. But a pink pair. I've got like a red pair. I've got a navy pair. A green and white pair. A plain green pair. A grey pair. A brown pair, and a black pair. Now I think that's, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 shorts. Not including the 4 running shorts. Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous. I don't need 8 shorts. But I do. Because this is my reasoning. I work in outdoor adventure, so I'm in a harness, like a waist harness most of the day. So shorts like this are so comfortable because they don't ride up underneath my harness compared to like ones like this where like they fluff around. So that's my justification. So I'll let myself have it. Next, we've got leggings. So I've got 2 pairs coming with me this year. So I've got this green pair from Elite 11, a foresty green pair. And then I've just got a plain black pair as well from Lorna Jane. And then lastly is activewear tops, which I'm not bringing that many, to be honest. I've just got a plain black like active top, and I'm bringing the exact same one just in a white. And then I've got this brown top with like a built-in sports bra. I don't really know how to show it. It's a bit, there we go. With like a built-in sports bra from Glassons. So I'll bring that with me as well. But that's it. That's all I'm wearing, because I find that I probably will wear my t-shirts more because it will be cold during that first like week or so that you're at camp, depending where your camp is. If your camp's in like Texas or California, probably not. But where mine is in New York, it's actually quite cold. So yeah, definitely bring some warm stuff, I would say. But yeah, I probably won't wear that very often, but oh well. So yeah, that's my activewear, which again, I feel like is probably a bit excessive, but this is where I just say take it with a pinch of salt, because you may be working in like arts and craft or gymnastics or something else, and you may not need as many activewear bits as what I would do. So cater it to what your needs are at camp. But yeah, for me, 8 pairs of cycling shorts, 4 pairs of running shorts, and 2 leggings is what works best. Okay, the next thing I've got is like warmer weather kind of things. Now, I will give context to this. I am going to the UK for about 3 weeks prior to going to camp, so I'm going to need some warmer stuff when I'm there. if you were just going to camp, you probably wouldn't need almost any of this stuff. But for me, this is just what I'm bringing. This like off the shoulder knitted top. I'm taking a little like cardigan sweater. If you're going to camp, I wouldn't bother bringing something like this, but obviously this is my purposes. I've got another little sweater that I'm bringing. And then I've got the same top that I'm wearing right now, but just in like a pink and brown. And then I've got the one jumper / jacket that I'm bringing, which is this like green and black quarter zip from North Face. I would recommend maybe like two, like a hoodie and like a jumper like that, or like a long sleeve top. Two to three, I would say, is probably like a good amount. It does get cold, so like you do want stuff, but you will accumulate so much stuff when you're there. It's not even, I think last year I brought 2 jumpers with me and I came home with 8. So you accumulate stuff very quickly at camp, just with like, and jumpers are so fun to buy as well. So definitely bear that in mind. You will come home with many things. All right, next up, we've got all of my bottoms. So I would definitely recommend bringing some kind of like tracksuit bottom or like sweatpants. I've got these ones this year. There's some brown ones. They're actually the matching to that brown like polo sweater I just showed. But yeah, I've got these and they're going to be what I wear on the plane and they're so comfortable. I've then got a pair of linen pants that I'm bringing, some white linen pants. In terms of skirts, I've got 2. I've just got a white linen skirt and a black skirt. Both have like built-in shorts underneath, which is perfect. In terms of like shorts and like comfy shorts, I've just got this green pair. I've got this navy pair from Lorna Jane. And then I've got just like a grey tracksuity kind of pair of shorts. I think I've also got a green pair of shorts like this, like a foresty green pair of shorts like this at camp already. I can't remember. So if I do, then I'll have 4, but that's what I'm bringing. And then denim. Denim is heavy, very, very heavy. So again, take minimal, I would say. I would definitely recommend a pair of denim shorts. I've just got these ones. And then if it's your vibe, I would also recommend a denim skirt as well, like a mini skirt. That is probably like what you would wear on your time off most commonly. Like a pair of denim shorts or a pair of like denim skirt and like a cute top is kind of the vibe at camp. So definitely bring something like that. I'm also bringing a pair of blue jeans with me. If I was just going to camp, you could get away with not bringing a pair of jeans. I mean, again, personal preference. I didn't bring jeans last year at camp and I was fine. I didn't really need them. But again, because I'm going to the UK, a pair of jeans is a must for me. So they will be coming with me. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm out of breath. I've been talking so fast. I think we'll move on to like my nice tops and going out tops and stuff like that. And yeah, we'll see what I've decided to pack. I've just picked up my packing cube and it is humongous. This is ridiculous. There is no need to bring this many. Oh, I had my pajamas in here too, so we might as well do those whilst we're here. Pajamas, I don't bring many pajamas to be honest. All I bring is just like a pair of long pajama pants because again, it gets cold, so you want something to keep you warm. And then I just bring like a baggy oversized tee to sleep in, like a sleep shirt. I'm going for my Wicked one this year because last year the play that the kids did was Wicked. So in memory of that play, I thought I'd bring my Wicked shirt with me. And then we also have a pajama party social at camp this year as well. So obviously I'm from Australia, so I need to bring the Australian culture to camp. So I've opted for these pajamas, which are the cutest things I've ever seen in my life. They are Vegemite pajamas. So I'm going to be looking really cool at the disco when we have our pajama social. But yeah, those ones. I think like 2 to 3 pairs of pajamas is fine. We get washing done every week, so you can just rotate them. All right, this is where we get myself into a bit of trouble. These are all my tops. I would say, how many? Let's think. You have 1 day off a week and then upwards of 5 nights off a week, depending on the week and your camp. So I would say like between 5 to 10 like nice going out tops. I've got more than that actively, and it's definitely excessive. I don't need, and I've already ordered more stuff to put in this too. But anyway, the first thing I've got is just this top. I've got this red one. I've got this spotty one. I've got plain white halter. I've got another spotty one, which is like this. I've got this halter. How fun would this one be in Miami or in Hawaii? How cool. And it's got like a little clip at the back. How fun. And then I've got this one. And then I've got this one. So that's, oh, and one more. I've got this one too, just like a plain brown halter. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, that's not that bad. 9's fine. Oh, plus 10 plus the one that I've ordered as well. So 10. All right, that's not that bad. Like, for what is also traveling afterwards as well. I'm going for 3 weeks afterwards. And the UK and my time off. I think that's justifiable. I've also got some, like, baby tees as well, like tight baby tees. So I've just got a black one. And then same exact, but in like a brown. I've got this like lobster looking one, and then just like the same but in this animal print. But yeah, that's, again, like I said, probably excessive, but oh well, here we are. If I can fit it, I'm gonna take it. I have like 30 kilos of work luggage anyway, so I think it will be fine. So now we move on to the fun. Oh, swimwear. I didn't show swimwear. I forgot about swimwear. This I don't take a lot of, to be honest. If you're a lifeguard, obviously you're going to be taking more, but I don't really take too many. I take 2 one-pieces and 2 bikinis with me. My camp is a one-piece only camp, so we have to wear one-pieces. So I just take a pink one and then a green one. And that's what I'll wear at camp around the kids. I also just take like a pair of Nike Pros as well. And then my bikinis, both from Gander, I think. But I've just got like this pink corally gingham one with some tie-side bottoms. And then I've got, oh, they're a bit twisted, but I've got, oh my gosh, what has happened? There we go. These red ones with the same bottoms. So that's my bathers. I really don't take that many bathers. I think honestly, like 2 bikinis and 2 swimsuits is more than enough. Like if you're a general, maybe 3 swimsuits. Kids would have like, especially at least lower camp, definitely 1 to 2 swim periods a day. So just bear that in mind. But yeah, like your kids will be having a water activity probably at least once a day. So if you do get in like the lake or the pool with them, then obviously you're going to need a swimsuit every day. So bear that in mind. All right, now it is time for the fun stuff, which is all my spirit wear and all the little random bits and pieces. Spirit wear is probably my favorite thing to pack in the world. I have a few little bits and pieces at camp already, but big tip I would say, your camp may reach out to you and let you know what kind of spirit wear you may need, what themes are going to be for like the socials at camp and stuff like that, and what colors you need to pack. So definitely, if they haven't reached out to you, I would definitely recommend flicking them an email or calling them at camp or something like that and figuring out what you will need for camp this year. My themes for this year are obviously green and white, which we need for color war and like our like sport tournaments. We need a hoedown throwdown, so we need like rodeo themed, neon, pajamas, jersey night, Halloween, and then usually they do Olympics, which is red, green, blue, and yellow. So that's usually pretty easy. Like you can just, as long as you bring just something of one of those colours, then you'll be fine. Like if it's just a t-shirt, or usually people have so much stuff you can just borrow it. So that is what I'd say. In terms of packing spirit wear, now you can go extreme and bring like extravagant things, and that's absolutely fine. For me, I find like bringing some tops and stuff like that, that can work as spirit wear, as well as bringing accessories. Accessories is where I thrive. So things like bandanas are perfect. I've got some green and white fishnet stockings. That's great. In here, I've got like some face glitter. I've got ribbons. I've got clips. I've got face gems. That's like the perfect stuff, and they're obviously all in green and white, so I can wear, so if I get put on the green or the white team, I'm covered either way. For jersey night, I've got two options and I'm very indecisive. So ironically, I don't follow any sporting teams at all at home, which as an Australian is probably quite rare. So what I've done is I've found an Australian Matildas jersey, and bonus points, it was on clearance, so that was fun. So I've got that option to wear for jersey night. Or I also found an Adelaide Crows AFL Guernsey that I might wear. That's the one that I'm thinking of bringing. But other than that, it's fine. I've also got just this random one from Shein, just like a green one. I wanted a green jersey because I have a white one at camp, but jerseys are so fun to dress up at camp, so definitely bring one of your camp colours. I've also got, upside down, this blue mesh top to go over my pink swimsuit that I've got, and those pink shorts for neon night. I've also got some glasses somewhere, but I can't, they might be in another packing cube, but that's for neon night. And then for Halloween, I've got a linen shirt and some linen shorts, and me and my friend who's also from Australia, we are dressing up as Steve Irwin and a crocodile. So I'm obviously the Steve Irwin part of that. So she's a crocodile and I'm Steve Irwin. So I'll like deck these out. So that will be really fun to bring along. But yeah, that is my spirit wear, which is fun. And then I've got all my other random bits and pieces in this packing cube here. So random things I've got is like a little tote bag is perfect. These are great. I've got in here is a shower caddy. Oh, here are those glasses, the pink glasses. I've got a hat. I've got a little mirror. I've got this fold out thing and it sits on the edge of my bed so I can put stuff in it. I've got a microfiber towel. Another like big tote bag. This is like my day off tote bag that I take. And then I've also got a bum bag as well. Definitely think about getting yourself a bum bag because they will change your life. They're very helpful at camp, so a bum bag is definitely a necessity. I forgot to share before, but I've got a bunch of croc gibbets. These are not real, these are from Shein, but fun little croc gibbets that you can share and trade with the kids. They will very quickly get you brownie points. So croc gibbets is a must. Also bring a raincoat, very self-explanatory. I've got a speaker that I'm gonna bring this year. I've also got some Vegemite because I think it would be funny to get my kids to try it. So I've gone for some Vegemite this year, like loofahs. This is my little thing that's going to come on the plane, so it's just full of a bunch of travel size little things. I've got my medication pouch. Now, I will just say, if you do take medication with you, absolutely fine, but it will have to go in the health centre. You cannot have it in your bunk, so definitely bring it in like a little pouch and like pop your name on it and the country that you're from, because it will have to live in the health centre and you have to go and get it from the health centre. So just to bear that in mind. And then I've got, lastly, my two toiletries. Oh, I still need to do shoes. I'll do shoes in a minute. But last thing I've got is toiletries. Now, I feel like I'm a big advocate on, I don't want to spend heaps of money when I'm in America, but I also don't want to bring full-size toiletries with me because it will take up too much weight in my luggage. So I do a bit of a mixture of both. Things like dry shampoo, deodorant, perfumes, and like my specific bug spray that I use, I take full size of those. This is almost empty, so I'm just going to take whatever's left over in this and then just throw it out. I probably won't buy another one when I'm in America, but this at least will just last me. Deodorant is so expensive in America, so make sure you bring some of your own unless you want to be spending like $12 a bottle. It's ridiculous. But other than that, just do this. Just bring some like small size stuff. And then these are also great because at the end of camp, you can refill them and use them for your camp travels. So that is perfect. I've also done the same with my makeup. I haven't got all of it in here, but I've put like everything into little bottles so I don't have to take as much makeup with me. Well, in like because usually makeup comes in like big glass bottles and it's really annoying to travel with. So I've just got it in really small things. I've got some sunscreen with me. I'll buy more when I get there, but it's good just to have some at the start and then you're set. Again, got some new moisturizer and some face sunscreen. And then in here, I love these little bags. These bags are great, especially for camp because they will hang up on the side of your bed. But I've just got some like hair stuff in here and then just a bunch of random little things like razor covers and shower caps and spare toothbrushes and stuff like that in here. So things like that. So then I'll buy like all of like my shampoo, conditioner, body wash, lotion, all that stuff. I'll buy that when I get to camp. You should be able to get to a Target or a Walmart within the first like week or so. Like your camp should take you there. And then you can just stock up on everything that you need to get there. But yeah, I'll go and grab my shoes really quick and then that will be the end, I think. Oh my gosh. So I fear I'm going to have a little bit of trouble packing my suitcase this year with the amount of shoes that I'm going to bring. But it's okay. I'm going to bring my Birkenstocks. These have been through the ringer. They are on their last legs, but I can't bear to part with them. So they're coming with me regardless. Also a bit random, but I'm going to bring a pair of like slippers just to throw away at the end of camp. But these are fantastic for in the bunk, the ones with like the hard sole, because the bunk gets really gross. I've got 2 pairs of sneakers. I've got these brown ones and then I've got a pair of blue ones. I work in outdoor adventure, so it gets a bit muddy and gross. So 2 pairs for me works perfectly. I think at least if you've got 1 pair is more than fine. And then as my like casual shoe, I've got these ones that I'm going to bring. I brought my green ones with me last year, but I thought I'd change it up and bring my blue ones. And then, lucky last, I've got my Crocs with me. I am a firm believer that if you do not have Crocs at camp, you are not a true camp counselor. So Crocs are a must with the gibbets specifically. Also bring some shower shoes. I've got some thongs that I'm bringing and then I'll just chuck them out at the end. But yeah, that is everything that I'm taking to camp with me for 2026. If you've got any questions at all camp related, let me know. I could talk my head off about camp. So let me know. Hopefully this gives you a few ideas on what to pack and how much to pack of things. Again, take it with a pinch of salt, read through your camp packing list, ask for returns from your camp. But yeah, best of luck to everyone going, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next video.